Hey, what's up? My name's Samuel Leeds. I'm standing with my good friend Troy. What's up, brother?
What's up?
Now listen, you may have heard of a strategy called rent to rent. Rent to rent, what's rent to rent?
Rent to rent is literally where you rent a property, give the landlord a fixed price, and then rent out the rooms individually or rent out as a service accommodation to get a higher rent to then make profit.
Right, so you did this strategy, we're working together for the last couple of years, and you did this in Bristol, You rented houses, turned them to HMOs. How's that been going for you?
It's been amazing, to be honest. It's been amazing. We built a portfolio of like 38 different rooms. We've got 7 different properties now. And yeah, literally all the tenants are amazing. The cash flow is fantastic as well. And in terms of the cash flow, actually, we've got, I believe it's 5K cash flow now from the properties. So yeah, it's...
So you got to the point, you may have seen Troy on Winners on a Wednesday. He became financially free, left his job, absolutely fantastic. But now, this guy is going to new levels. What's just happened?
So, what has happened? Literally, so from the last time that we had the show, right, the Winners on a Wednesday, so we got a couple more HMOs, and then we also focused on actually getting multi-unit apartments. So we got a small block in West Brom, 6 apartments in West Brom, and then we got this beautiful building right here.
Look at this! How have you got the balls, man, to pitch the developer on this massive block?
Well, you see, it's mainly the area, right? When you know the area is going to work for short-term accommodation, it's like, just go for it, you know? And also, if there's hotels in the area, like how do they normally do things?
Your thinking has just got bigger and bigger and bigger. So now you're thinking like a hotel owner.
Yeah.
And a lot of hotels, by the way, folks, don't be under the illusion that hotel owners own the hotel building.
Yeah.
Most hotel owners, they lease the building and then they turn it into a hotel. That's exactly what my man Troy's done with this block. He's leased the whole building pretty much, well, a couple of floors, and now you're turning it into a hotel. Let's go look around, see how you're doing this, bro.
Let's go. A lot of service accommodations, like normally they don't always have parking, right? This place, we've got parking for everyone. So there's all of these parking spaces there, also parking spaces around the back as well, and also a private gated entry as well. So literally, it's nice and secluded, nice and secure. When the guests come in, they're going to be safe. As you can see here, we've got 2 vans, landlord furniture packages. They're helping us furnish the whole block. So yeah, helping us.
So shout out to Landlord Furniture Packages UK.
Yes, give them a follow, give them a shout. All right.
So why are you not doing this yourself? I know when you started, I remember you going to IKEA. You'd be flat packing. What was it that made you decide to get somebody else to come and do the work?
Literally, it's too much time, you know, and it doesn't make sense either because, for example, we were setting up, I think, 2 different HMOs, 10 bedrooms, right? And it took like over a week just to get like all of the furniture in.
Right.
When you can actually get a company and they'll sort out in like a couple of days, right?
And when you do something this size, this is big. So you can't be getting down on your hands and knees flat packing everything.
No way.
So okay, cool.
There's just so much.
What's this say as well? Don't be a little bitch. Is that what it says? Don't be a little bitch.
Don't be a little bitch.
Number 1 key to success: don't be a little bitch. So okay, so your guest gets here. How are they getting in? How are they getting in?
So they'll get a key, first of all.
And where are they going to get the key from?
So the key, they're going to get the key from a key safe. So we're gonna
have. It's gonna be probably on the wall or something.
Yeah. So we're probably gonna have it somewhere here, and it's gonna be 14 different boxes.
Yeah.
And then essentially,
so they'll book on. They'll get an email. They get told this is how you get in. This is your number. They'll come. They'll tap in the code, tappy. And then what do they get?
Then they get a key. They get the 1 key and also a fob, the blue fob.
All right. So then they get the fob. They're gonna hit this here, which is going to give them access to get in.
Yeah.
And then they're going to come in. Okay, so so instead of having like a receptionist here, which most people would do, most hotels have a receptionist, and they say, hello, and they'll check them in. You're not going to do that. You're going to streamline it, which is going to save you £30,000 a year on paying a receptionist. And then you've got to pay them their pension. You don't have to give a key safe a pension. All right? No employment rights, streamlined. And actually better for the guest.
Yeah, because it's because even with this COVID stuff as well, it's totally contactless. So they come in, do their own thing, check in at their own time as well.
No one wants to sit and fill a form out and chat. They just want to do it streamlined. No one wants to wait in the queue for the receptionist to be like, can I get you in? Can I check you in? Just let me get in. You know what I'm saying? So that makes sense. Okay, so is this your floor?
Yes, this is one of the floors that we've got. So currently, we've got the furniture still going in, so it's going to be a little bit here and there. But we'll go in one apartment real quick.
All right, so you've literally got, how many? So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 apartment blocks.
Yes, 7.
Take us in one, brother.
All right, let's go to this one, number 1. So yeah, as I said, it's still getting set up, but you can look in the bathroom, have a nice look in there. It's nice and new.
Yeah, nice. Cool.
All right, and then coming to here, we've got the kitchen dining area. So still getting the furniture coming out, you know, got the mirrors, pictures, sofa, and all these appliances.
But a hotel room can't compete.
Washing machine as well.
Washing machine, kitchen. Yeah. This is like the equivalent of booking a hotel suite.
Yeah.
You got a lounge area, kitchen area, private bathroom, and then you've got. So is this a twin room?
This is a twin room, yes. So some of the apartments, you know, they got bigger rooms than others, but yeah, this is one of the ones with the biggest rooms.
Will this always be a twin, or would you sometimes make it a double, or what?
So it depends on what the guest wants. We can make it a double because, you know, you can put it together, but you know, not all of the rooms have double beds as well. So we sort of want to accommodate for everybody.
Right. Bit of individuality in the rooms.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So ground floor, and then you've got the next floor above as well. So in total, how many apartments have you got?
So in total, it's 14.
14.
14, yeah.
And how much are you paying the developer? How much are you paying the rent?
985 times 14, so around about 13K. 14K.
About 14,000. So you have to, hold on a minute. You have to commit to paying the developer 14 grand a month.
Yes.
If you don't manage to get guests in, you're screwed.
Yeah, it's a potential.
But the thing is this, you started doing this with one house, one apartment. You've built your way up. You've done your market research. You've been on AirDNA. You've done all your research around this area to know actually. I mean, with any business, there's risk.
Of course, of course.
Most people would risk 800 quid a month on their first property. You're risking 14 grand a month.
Yeah.
How long have you got the contract over?
So it's over 3 years. Over 3 years, and yeah, essentially just a point on that in terms of going for the 14K. So as you said, you know, we started with one property and then we kept on building it up. Yeah. So when you see that something works, right, and you got the proof of concept, it just makes sense to keep on going in on it, you know, scale it up, and then that's how you have to grow it, right? Right. That's how you have to grow it. So yeah, literally.
Man. Take me upstairs. I want to look at the block upstairs. But it's nice. So that whole floor ready to be filled with your guests.
Yeah.
And then this next floor, it's crazy that you got a lift in here, bro.
Yeah.
Man's got a lift.
Oh, man's got a lift. I love it. All right. So yeah, we're on the first floor now.
This is really, really nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just brand new. I love it. This is why we have to go for the brand new apartment.
It feels very corporate.
Yes.
So you've got 7 up here as well. Yeah. So this whole floor is yours.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I'll take you into 14. Let's go.
Take me.
So.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Show you the room first.
So this is all ready now.
Room. Yes. Yes. Look at it.
And also the area as well. It feels industrial, but it is just off of the big main road in Slough. We're right next to all the shops, retail, everything's here.
Also, not sure if you know, Slough, it's got the #1 trading estate in Europe. So like in terms of biggest one. So a lot of companies like Ferrari, DHL, they all work there as well. So this is why it's really good for the corporate clients as well.
Yeah, it is. You know, Slough, you're from Bristol, right?
Yes, Gloucester.
Gloucester.
Yes.
So managing wise, are you gonna be here much? Are you gonna assist to streamline it?
No. So in terms of that, we're gonna have like 3 cleaners. So one's gonna be a cleaning supervisor. Then we'll have 2 cleaners, and then the cleaning supervisor, they'll act as a property manager until we have more units in the area to get a property manager. Right. And then. Yeah, other things are just systemized as well. So, you know, you got the key safe, so we don't have to come down and give people the keys. We've got minute alarms as well that will detect like people having pies, for example. Then we got systems in place.
So you got what in place for that?
A minute alarm. So like,
tell me about that.
It detects noise. It's like a noise detector alarm, right? And it's literally, once we get it, it's going to go on like on there, on the ceiling, and then when there's like a loud noise for over 10 minutes, we get notified in an app, right? And if they keep on doing that, we then call out security. Security come, we'll take them out.
Who's security though? Who are these? Who's security?
So it's a security company that we use.
Right.
Name of them, I don't remember which it is.
But you use the security company. But you use the security company. Presumably, you're only paying per call out.
Yeah, exactly. And it gets deducted from the people's deposit as well.
Right.
They pay a deposit.
But that's the genius thing, Troy. If you have a hotel the traditional way, you've got to pay a member of staff to be at reception. You've got to pay a security person in case there's a problem. Yeah. But you've got a little alarm that says, if you're being too noisy, we're not going to have a full-time security guard at the reception, but we're going to have a freelance company that will come out and will only pay when, and you're not going to pay. It's going to come out of their deposit.
Exactly.
So clever. But you're only able to do this because you started small.
Yes.
That's so clever.
Definitely.
Well, honestly, mate, the finish is fabulous. And I know that it's not quite finished yet. I know you're going to have to get the TV on a stand, and there's a few bits and bobs. But yeah, really nice. Talk to me about finance in terms of you're paying £958 per month per apartment.
Yes, 985.
985. Sorry, I got my numbers mixed. How much profit are you expected to make per apartment? So if I'm paying 958 to the landlord, I'm also having to pay bills.
Yeah.
I'm also having to pay cleaning costs. What kind of turnaround are you? Obviously, you don't know exactly because it's a business. It depends.
Yeah. What are
you forecasting per month per apartment?
In terms of it being at 75%, it'll be £750 profit. If it's at 85%, it'll be £1,000. If it's at 100%, 1,600.
It's never going to be 100%, man.
Yeah, it may be, but
it's not though.
If we got like long contractor bookings.
Well, that's true.
That's true. It won't be at the top.
So what percentage in this area are you expecting?
So if you look on AirDNA, literally the lowest percent that the top sort of 85 percentile people get is 80%.
80%.
80%.
So you're expecting a minimum of 80%.
Yeah.
And if it's 80%, what will you be making per month per
80% will give us £1,000.
About £1,000.
Yeah.
So if you're getting £1,000 per apartment, yes, your overheads every month are a lot. You're having to pay the landlord almost 14 grand. Yeah. But your profit at £1,000, that's 14 grand a month on one deal.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
literally.
Which is very realistic. If it's less, if it's 10 grand a month, it's still good.
Yeah, it is. But we want to obviously maximise it as much as possible.
You didn't look happy with 14 grand. You wanted more than that.
Yeah. I want to be getting the 1.6, but you know, the first few months we're gonna have to sort of focus on optimising the listings, making sure that works out the best. But
get the reviews up as well.
Exactly. Yeah. So we'll get there. That's the thing.
So per night, how much? Talking about those figures that we just talked about, how much money? If I wanted to stay here for a night, roughly, what are you talking? So, we want to aim for £129. So, initially, we're going to start at 77 just to get the bookings going in terms of Airbnb, get the reviews in. But we're going to push it up to 129 because, as you can see, it's top quality apartments that people are getting. Sounds reasonable.
Try and show me a place that's as good as this, right? And at like a higher price.
No, I think that sounds fair. So, I think that sounds fair. And you've still got cushion to come down if you have to. But with serviced accommodation like this, it depends on the day anyway, doesn't it? It depends on if it's the weekend, the holidays, the seasons. That's why you can sometimes really clean up over those sort of summer holidays, Christmas period. That's where you're going to get a load of money coming in, and then some other months you might just make a bit of money. And you have to look at it as an average over the year anyway.
Let's go into 11. So I'll show you the beautiful lounge that we got right here. Beautiful airy space.
You sound like an estate agent now.
Listen, this is it's from the rent to HMO.
Show tenants
around all the
when
time.
you show tenants around,
Exactly.
show me around now, brother. You know what though? They're all a little different, but they're kind of the same sort of thing. Let me ask you a question, Troy. What some people might say to you, you came on Windows on a Wednesday, maybe 6 months, a year ago. You came on, you were financially free, making £5,000 a month. What drives you to want to continue growing and scaling? Why don't you just now, you've already quit work. What did you used to do?
An accountant.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
That sounded like the most unconvincing yes ever. You enjoyed it?
Okay.
Why did you want to quit?
So essentially, I always had dreams to like get to a certain point, be my own boss, and also drive nice cars, go on holiday when I want. And I was like, how am I really gonna do that in the place I'm in now? Right. So when I saw your video about getting into property, no money down, I was like, property is a great choice.
Right.
And this is the way to actually get there. So yeah, that's.
Did you have a lot of money when you started?
No.
How much you start with?
So I think we started with like around about $1,000 or $2,000.
That's
so
not a lot.
just enough to set up the company, right?
How did you afford to join the academy?
So with the academy, we actually got a loan from family.
Oh
right?
wow!
Yeah, they backed us.
Who backed you? Parents?
Yes.
Yeah.
Parents. Yeah.
How old I am?
How old am I?
Yeah.
I'm 24.
24.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta say big respect because a lot. You know what? It's like you got a loan out and stuff. You really put your neck on the line. This for you. This like had to work.
Hello. How are you?
Sabrina, you've done so well as well.
Oh, thank you very much.
So talk me through a little bit about how you've. One of the things I admire so much about what you've done, Troy, is the way you've pulled your family into this now.
Yeah.
So talk to me about Serena and everybody, and what your big vision is with this, because this is more about you making loads of money and becoming successful on your own, right?
No, it's not about that. No, we want to get everybody in, friends and family. And as you can see, Serena, she's now in the business as well. So she's got a share in the apartments, also the profits as well.
Yeah.
Have you got a particular property or just a share in the whole thing?
So I've got my own property in Cheltenham.
No, I mean here.
In this one.
Yeah, what's the setup like?
So out of the 14, we do a profit share.
Right.
So because there's 3 directors in luxury stays, we got 4. Essentially, Serena's got 1. Right.
Got you.
Yeah.
So out of the 14 apartments, you've got 1. And as a result, you're helping out with the whole thing.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm in charge of interior design. I'm in charge of the whole setup for this sort of stuff.
So you're bringing your family in now.
Yes, that's right.
So basically, you're saying if you help out with the interiors, I'll give you one of the apartments, and you can keep all the cash flow.
Yeah. So she's a director of the company, right?
Right.
So the whole profit that comes into the company is split, right? And then also
wow.
And then also.
How do you feel about that?
I feel really just grateful because obviously seeing Troy and Katie progress and seeing them on Winners on a Wednesday Review, I was like, wow, they've just come such a long way in such a short space of time. And when Troy said he was ready to expand and start in service accommodation, I felt very oh wow, okay, so what are you thinking to do? And then when he said about making it a more of a luxurious approach, I was like, right, I'm ready for it then. I'm ready for the challenge.
So he's brought you in as a full director.
Yeah.
Because you've been bringing loads of your family in.
Yeah.
Your friends. Are your parents in?
Not yet.
No.
They'll come in soon, 100%.
Yeah.
Why is it important to you to bring people in on this business?
Just because from being financially free and getting the money from property, I'm it's actually so amazing, and I just want to share it with the friends and family because essentially they've been so much big support to me as well throughout the whole journey, and I'm you know what, I want to make you happy. I want to get this for you as well.
Yes.
Get you out of your job, right?
Yes.
Go to Jamaica, fly out. Right?
Yes.
That's
you know what? That's the rippling effect I always talk about though, because how I've installed training and stuff into you, confidence support training, and you became financially free. Now you're helping Serena.
Yeah. He's the one that suggested me to come to your crash course as well. So then I came along.
What did you think of the crash course?
I thought that's what made me start out in SA. That's what made me start my business and have the confidence to actually put myself out there and just do what I could. And I did start off with 1, and then I got another 1. Then I left the other 1, but then I got another 2, and then so it's just all been over the place. But it's been an amazing journey. Yeah, making I think maybe £1,000 profit off of the house I've got in Cheltenham.
Well done. And now this and being a director of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Another thing is as well, what's really good, Troy, is rather than giving handouts to your family, what you're doing is you're bringing them in on the business.
Yeah.
Which is just so good.
Yeah. So they're investing, right? Investing, and they get a part of the profit share.
Yes.
So yeah, it's exciting, man. I'm just excited. I'm so excited.
I'm so proud of you guys. Well done, Serena, as well.
Thank you very much.
So pleased. Well done, bro. How do you feel knowing that this is all controlled by you? I mean, it must be a good feeling.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. It gets me excited because the thing is that we're bringing friends and family along the way as well. And it's just like the work that we put in.
Yes.
The flowers are starting to blossom, you know.
Yeah.
We just keep on putting more seeds
And
down,
literally
so-
getting all the thank you cards from everybody.
Yeah.
The more successful you are, the more people you can help.
Yeah,
You know?
that's very true.
The more you can help. So, massive respect, man. Honestly, did you think you'd have come this far? When you started a couple of years ago,
Yeah.
did you think you'd be this successful?
I think
No.
I'd ever be here.
No, I wanted to get 20 renters. That was the first.
You said that was the
first
goal for the end of the year.
Yeah,
We've
yeah,
achieved
yeah.
that.
I didn't picture it being like
Yeah.
this, to be honest.
No.
Shout out time. I know we've obviously worked really closely together and we've you know got you started and everything like that. There's been a lot of people along the way that have supported you guys, helped you out. So let's do a few shout outs. I need to shout out a few people.
Yeah, definitely. So I want to give a big shout out to sister, also family, also Kaylee as well. You know, been very great support. Also big shout out as well. Massive thanks to James Murphy, okay, for actually introducing us to this model, actually contacting developers and getting big more units like this. So big shout out to James. Also furniture company, very big thank you for actually helping us set all of this up. Landlord Furniture Packages, and big shout out to yourself as well, Samuel, the academy, everybody on there as well. Literally, it wouldn't have started without going on the academy, you know. And yeah, I really appreciate all the support you've given to me as well.
Dude,
So-
bro, so welcome. And also, you know what as well, guys? Also the investors as well. Like, you started with nothing.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
not only
that's
your
true.
family that invested in you, but you've had a lot of your deals, the way you've structured them, even the way you've structured this one, although you're helping your family, you've been bringing investors onto your
Yeah,
deals.
that's true as well. So big thank you as well to the investors, because as we really said, you know, started with literally nothing, and you know, thankful taking and putting the trust into me to actually, you know, make all of this successful and get used to this.
You know why investors want to invest in you? Because you've made yourself investable. A lot of
Yeah,
people are like,
yeah.
oh, I need someone to give me a break. It's like, give yourself a break.
Give yourself
Right?
a
Give
break.
yourself a break. I want people to invest in me. Well, invest in yourself.
Invest in yourself.
You invested in yourself.
Yeah.
Now people want to invest in you, and that's why people are surrounding themselves to help you, because success breeds more success.
Yeah.
So,
definitely.
biggest advice to someone getting started, what would you say?
Biggest advice, I'd say definitely get to the
I
crash
was
course.
gonna say, oh, yeah, definitely
100%. You need to get to the crash course to know how to actually do this stuff. But as well, big point as well is that you need to really focus on one thing until you get successful. Because literally, there's going to be so many setbacks, right? And you're going to want to do other things, but if you literally just focus on the one thing until you get successful, that will allow you to actually get a success and then help you to do other things as well. So
Amazing.
focus on one thing until successful.
That's so true. Well, guys, massive respect. Hey, I hope you enjoyed that. Since when do you get to see massive tours like this? I'll tell you where, on the Samuel Leeds YouTube channel, with success student after success student. You want to join the pie? Why don't you go ahead and subscribe to the channel? You want to really join the pie? Come on down to the Property Investors Crash Course. It's free. I'll leave a link in the description. Hope you enjoyed this, guys. Peace out. God bless. See you next time.
Yes.